10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Solved Online, the online business information solution service through legislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. And today's topic is Solved Online legislation update for business solutions and Immigration Act 1971 summary. Also, we have dictionary, which is to show the root meaning of words in law for business solutions, and that will be at the end. Also, again, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solutions through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. You know, like the motto Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Yes, also we provide, like I say, solutions, discoveries, documents, proof, show demonstrations, direction, instruction, accuracy, and correction. You know, again, let's get to that 1,000 subscribers to start that online webinar, seminar, tutorial to help everyone learn how to research like a lawyer, barrister, solicitor to gain the best, again, results in their business, in their life business, again, and like I say, to grow and to protect themselves. So once said, we have to go over to the number one place where they demonstrate this at the highest level in business, in life business, which is again legislation.gov.uk. So we're gonna go over to legislation.gov.uk to see if there's any new updates on again the law. So we're gonna go right there now. So it's gonna share the screen so everyone can again get to know what is going on. So here we go. As you can see, we're on legislation.gov.uk. Yeah, so we're gonna go down. All right, we're gonna go down. So we're gonna always go to legislation published recently, and we have the UK statutory instruments, and there are 9. So okay, there are 9. So we're gonna click on that to see what new statutory instrument there is. Okay, then we have the first one, which is again the Health Protection Coronavirus Restriction Bolton Regulations 2020. Yeah, we also have the Coronavirus Retention of Fingerprints and DNA Profile in the Interest of National Security, number 2, Regulations 2020. Again, very important. We also have the Industrial Training Levy, Engineering Construction Industry Training Board. We also have the Environmental Protection, Plastic Straws, Cotton Buds, and again, the strollers or starers. Yeah, England Regulations 2020, so starers. And we have also again the Customs, Bulk Custom Declaration and Miscellaneous Amendment EU Exit Regulations 2020. Also, we have the Immigration and Nationality Replacement of Tier 4 and Fees and Passport Fees Amendment Regulations 2020. We also have the Education Information about Individual Pupils England Amendment Regulations 2020. We also have the Cleaner Drive Transport Vehicles Amendment EU Exit Regulations 2020. And we also have, again, the last one, the Criminal Procedure and Investigation Act 1996, Code of Conduct Order 2020. So again, these are important to really check out, criminal procedure, what I'm saying, if anyone get me being on, unlawfully prosecuted, or, how it goes, being, prejudiced against, we could check that out. And then we see again the code of conduct, and there's also so many other things that you could look into. Yeah, so again, that is just, again, like I say, what's going on today in life, the real things that need to be observed, because these things are really the big things that gonna make a change in our life. So 1 second, got a message. So again, yes, a praise and blessing. It should be King. Big up NFTV. Yeah, always there. Again, showing love and support. Big up. Yeah, so we're gonna continue. So like I said, we're gonna go into our main, and then again, big up Monica Taylor, One World. What's that? Big up yourself, everyone that passed through, Auntie, all of that. Big up everyone. Like I say, that really, like I say, wants to know about, again, things that really affect them day to day in their day to day life. Yeah, so we're gonna continue. So we're gonna go now, and yeah, just gonna go into now the main act of the day, which is again immigration. Immigration 1971. As we're gonna go into. So we're gonna click there, and then yeah, so we're gonna go through the introductory text right here, because it's long, so, but really and truly the summary is about, because again, the Windrush generation, and just all of the acts that precedes this one, that's before this one, and following up to actually this act. So this has become the main focal point, when it's not really. Like, this is the loss of it. So as you could see, if you go through the videos before, you could know what to research in, to actually get a clear understanding even more, to see again what the administrators have done to put us in, again, immigration control, when we are not subjected to immigration control based on our principles. Like, as he says, the main thing, our principles. And again, the imperial crown is our principle, the Commonwealth realm is our principle, the United Kingdom and colonies is our principle, the empire is our principle, and the Kingdom of England is our principle. So we got a lot of powers behind us, if we really know. So again, so we're gonna go through the introductory text, and like I said, we're just gonna focus on some main summary. So like I said, this is part 1, regulation of entry into and stay in the United Kingdom. These are all the sections: general principle, statement of right of abode in United Kingdom, the provision of right of abode. Yeah, also free. We have general provisions for regulation and control. 3A, further provision as to leave to entry. 3B, further provision as to leave to remain. 3C, continuation of leave pending variation decision. 3D, continuation of leave following revocation. 4, administration of control. 5, procedure. 4, and further provision as to deportation. 6, recommendations by court for for deportation. 7, exemption from deportation for certain existing residents. So, like I say, that word is very important. So, we also have 8 exceptions for seamen, air crew, and other special cases. Per 8 persons season to be exempt. 5B persons excluded from the United Kingdom under certain instruments. Again, 9 further provision as to common travel area. 10 entry otherwise than by sea or air. Again, also 11 construction of references to enter, entry, and other phrases relating to travel. So you have the appeal. Again, all the appeal. This is part 2, appeals. You have the appeals, and again part 3, criminal proceedings, and we have part 3A, maritime enforcement, and we have part again 4, again supplementary, and then we go into the actual schedules. So like really, like I say, I just want to read the main part and then just go to the title. So these are all what it is. So just gonna briefly go through. So again, appeals on the parts that I'm not really going into. So appeals are, like I say, the courts and all the stages that you could go through to appeal certain immigration control, and also to prove that you have the right of a board again, and also criminal proceedings is also those that have warrants, all these things, as it asylum seekers, again, forgery, all those things. This is the areas which they have prescribed for these things, and what can be seized, all of these things. Maritime enforcement, again, people that are on ships and other things, and again, supplementary, so extra things, interpretation, all these things, and the schedule are just all the parts that are really attached to something. Yeah, so we're gonna click into the main, and then we're just gonna briefly run through, like I say, the first part of the actual act. And like I say, it's very important. It's gonna, so yes, also Ram one as well. Yeah, big up, knowledge up. So big up, my brother. Yeah, so gonna really run through. So listen, it's the Immigration Act 1971, an act to amend and replace the present immigration laws to make certain related changes in the citizenship law and enable help to be given to those wishing to return abroad and for purposes connected therewith. So we got that. So the first part, this is part 1. This was gonna go. It's like I say, brief demonstration. Let me just check the time. Yeah, brief demonstration. So like it shows you regulation of entry into and stay in the United Kingdom. So the first one, the principles are the main thing, general principles. So all those who are in this act expressed to have the right of a board in the United Kingdom shall be free to live in and to come and go into and from the United Kingdom without let or hindrance, except such as may be required under and in accordance with this act to enable the right to be established, or as may be otherwise lawfully imposed on any person. So again, be established, very important. So it goes, yeah, and it's treated like you see. Yeah, so express this. So Is the expression could vary. That's what they're trying to get across. And it goes, those not having that right may live, work, or settle in the United Kingdom by permission and subjected subject to such regulation and control of their entry into, stay in, and departure from the United Kingdom as is opposed by this act, and indefinite leave to enter or remain in the United Kingdom shall, by virtue of this provision, be treated as having been given under this Act to those in the United Kingdom at its coming into force, if they are then settled here there and not exempt under this Act from the provisions relating to leave to enter or remain. So again, as you can see, yeah. So really and truly, that's what those two subjects are. Again, really the main part. And like I said, this is talking about the if you know about the entrance and the common travel areas, they are very important. So this is also important. Just to gain understanding to what they're talking about. The statement of right of board in the United Kingdom. So a person is under this act to have the right of board in the United Kingdom if A, he is a British citizen, or B, he is a Commonwealth citizen who, one, immediately before the commencement of the British Nationality Act 1981, was a Commonwealth citizen having right of board in the United Kingdom by virtue of Section 21, again 21D of Section 22 of this Act as then in force, and two, as not ceased to be a Commonwealth citizen in the meanwhile. So very important. Again, talking about the people. Again, number two, in relation to the Commonwealth citizen who has the right of board in the United Kingdom by virtue of subsection 1B above this Act, except this section and section 5.2 shall apply as if, again, as if they were British citizen, and in this Act, except as aforesaid, British citizen shall be constructed accordingly. So, like I say, it's like I say, in regards to this Act they're talking about. So, like I said, a lot of people is not subjected to this Act. You know what I'm saying? It's like I say, because it's based on this previous Act. So that's why, again, you really have to follow the whole Act to really know what is being said. Yeah, so again, also it shows you again, so like I say, based on this Act, deprivation of right of board. One, the Secretary of State may, by order, remove from a specified person a right of board in the United Kingdom, which he has under Section 2.1. Again, B, so that's the one above. The Secretary of State may make an order under subsection 1 in respect of a person only if the Secretary of State thinks that it would be conducive to the public good for the person to be excluded or removed from the United Kingdom. Also, like I said, it always up is it free. An order under subsection 1 may be revoked by order of the Secretary of State, for whilst an order under subsection 1 has effect in relation to a person, B, subsection 2.2 shall not apply to him, and B, any certificate of entitlement granted to him shall have no effect. So that's what it is. Yeah, and so that's just the main points of it. Again, I don't know why is that keep popping up. But again, that's the, like I say, the Immigration Act 1971. So we're just gonna go close that, and then we're gonna get into, because like I say, it's the summer, because we're gonna get into even more. Like we have Gain Grand Thursday, Soft Online, Love Your Knowledge, and Monica Taylor, big up for that again. Appreciate. So it's gonna, like I say, just double click on that again, just to make everyone know what's going on. Yeah, so that's what it is. That's the act for the day, and then we're gonna close with something very important, and that is we're gonna share. Time is moving. Yeah, we're gonna share the screen again, and this is dictionary. Yeah, so the dictionary now. So abode, yeah, and we're gonna read that. So one, so abode means one is home. Again, so again, based on royalty, that is right, habitation, place of dwelling or residence. You see, ordinarily means domicile. Yeah, so again, for everyone to understand, like, look, as you can see the meaning of this. So when it comes to royalty, like I say, being a part of the House of Windsor, all of this residency, everything that's here, means something very much. So like I say, when everything is what?
Up to the time.
Yeah, it must be what?
Connect.
Yeah, it must connect, man, if everything is up to the time, because
Clear. Good.
alright. So now, like I say, it's the end of the show, so we're gonna close. Like I say, Solved Online, so continue tomorrow again. Solved Online, the online business information solution service, freelegislation.gov.uk for all clients at all levels in all problems. Yeah, so again, you have to buzz it. And also, like today's topic, Solved Online, legislation updates for business solutions and Immigration Act 1971. Yes, also, like I say, Solved Online YouTube platform is to report on business solution through legislation.gov.uk by reviewing and highlighting past and present acts. Yeah, also like, share, comment, and subscribe to help build a global online business solution system on accountability, sustainability, and transparency in growth and protection. Yeah, so also, like I say, the motto Solved Online knows that there is no business like the king's business. Please it, and also give thanks and praise and appreciation for everyone that passed through the show. Like I say, meeting back tomorrow for more, again, insightful information and solution if we look into the main topics properly.